104.9 Sunshine FM, Tracy and the Big D. Well, earlier, Big D, we spoke to the 2014 Gympie Muster Junior Talent Quest winner, Cassie Hilbers. I have some exciting news.
I'm a little envious. A brand new
Oh, no, she picked a telly.
A brand
Where's
new
my
telly. But anyway,
well, there
that's
you
all right.
go.
But there's someone that's got a massive prize.
I know. The 2014 Gympie Muster Talent Search winner, taking home over $40,000. I'll say that again, over $40,000 worth of prizes, is Sunshine Coast girl, the one and only Leigha Moore. Leigha, are you still on that cloud nine?
Yeah, I'm just so over the moon. Like, I was absolutely shocked when I found out, and I made such close friends with all the contestants because I'm not a very competitive person. I'm quite friendly and I'll make friends with everyone. So I was just shocked and I was just super happy for myself, but so proud of my new best friend, Ellen, for getting in the top 3 as well. So that was really exciting for both of us.
Yeah, it's beautiful to make friendship. And, you know, country music is all about that, is friendship. So when you can pick up a group of friends, and, I mean, I think you only knew Ellen for about 2 days or something before the actual finals.
Yeah. I met Ellen once in Tamworth, but, yeah, we just clicked straight away and we were just supporting each other the whole time, so it was great.
That's awesome.
The one of the prizes that you've got, of course, is going to be spending some time recording an EP.
Yeah.
Have you had any chance to think about what sort of music, or is that something you'll discuss with Rob Mackay?
Yeah, definitely. I absolutely love bluesy and soul, but I love to rock it out with more, upbeat tempo stuff. So I'm definitely going to keep that bluesy soul in all of my songs. But I've got an idea now, and I'm waiting to sort of get the money together, and I want to travel around Australia and write with artists before I can. Bit of a perfectionist, so I want to get it right before I distribute out anything.
Good on you. Good on you. Now, a lot of people will know Rob Mackay from his work with the Bobcats, a fairly sort of laid-back country sort of a feel. But I'll tell you, let your little secret about Rob Mackay.
He's an
old rocker from the 70s, all right? So there'll be no reason why there won't be some big bass, some blues guitar or anything happening on your music.
So amazing. He was so lovely too, because you kind of look at Rob and you're like, oh my God, he's got long hair and a beard. I'm scared. He was so lovely. He was like, I love the fact that you have a bluesy, soul-y voice, and he was just so beautiful. And I'm so privileged. I'm just over the moon.
Well, we're privileged too to have you here tonight. It's lovely that you could join us and come back. It's interesting enough that we spoke to 3 contestants leading up to the event. One of them, unfortunately, came down with a wog, so it was
but
very
you know,
difficult.
I've got to take my hat off to her. And we're talking about Jenny Cole. We had a chat to her previous to it, and you know what? She still got up there. I know she couldn't make it on the Friday. I think she was supposed to sing on the Friday, and they let her sing on the Saturday, and she still wasn't well. But you know, she got up and she still had a crack, and I thought, well, kudos to you.
I was so proud of her as well. Jenny goes to Homestead with me, so we made great. I just made friends with everyone. But
well, you do. You're a funny little character.
So the 3 we spoke to was Jenny and then Leigha and Cassie, and they've gone out and taken the 2 first. So you must have known something, Tracy Robinson.
I have no idea. You know what? I just love good talent. I like good talent. There you go.
There it is. Now, it was an interesting final. We're talking to Leigha Moore. She's the winner of the Gympie Muster Talent Search this weekend, the overall winner. It was interesting, the diversity of the 3 acts. Ellen, who you mentioned before, who's very much a songwriter-style singer. You can see that sort of thing there. And young Mitchell King, who's, without making comparison, it's more of a John Butler trio than that sort of sound. And then yourself, a bluesy country sort of a sound. That must have been difficult too from a performer's point of view, that you're not just up against another singer as such, because there was so much depth to the other performers.
Yeah, Mitch is, he's such a cool, laid-back dude, but once he's on stage, he's just got everything going for him, and he's this cool surfer dude. He's real likeable. The girls like him. And then you've got Ellen, who's just beautiful and gorgeous and writes these quirky songs, and then little old me. And you know what? It was scary, but at the same time, we all just made great friends, and we were just so stoked to be there supporting each other. And that's what I believe music should be all about, is just helping one another out and making mates. But that's the main thing about this. I didn't even know what I won until it was kind of announced. So, yeah, it was crazy.
You were watching that. Who, me? Yes, you. But I'm going to ask the same question I asked of Cassie earlier. Yeah. What was it like when you actually stood on that? Because it is a very big stage there, and it's like a very well-known stage, and to actually get to perform on that for a start is just overwhelming. But what was it like when you stood out on that stage, the band started, and you looked up at that hill? What was that feeling like?
Well, I've always, it's always been my dream to be on a big stage. And the funny thing was, I just said to myself, Leigha, now this is embarrassing, but I said, Leigha, just pretend you're at home in front of that mirror in the bathroom and in the shower and sing your brains out, because you know you can do it. And that's what I did. So I just pretended I was in my little shower, and I just gave it all I got, and it just became a lot easier. And I thought to myself, Rob actually asked me, is it intimidating for contestants to be on the stage, on the first round, on the main stage? And I said, well, if that's where you want to be, then I guess you've got to be thrown in the deep end and see if you can actually do it. And I think that's the greatest thing to do, is just throw us in the deep end and see what we can come up with.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's the right way to do, and I think it gives those people the goal of singing on, whether they make it to the final or not. I think it's absolutely right, because if you're good enough to win it, you're going to have to be there at some stage. So good on you.
And what a thrill to be on the main stage, and being a semi-finalist or a finalist, that's an amazing achievement. So I hope everyone's really proud of themselves, because that's
Well, for the ones
awesome.
that didn't see you this year, they'll be able to see you next year, because you'll be performing main stage next year as an invited guest.
Crazy.
That's exciting. Well,
Leigha, I've got practice now.
Well, speaking of practice, we know your mentor and someone that's been doing a lot of work for you is Lynn Botel. Would it be okay if we go out with a Lynn Botel song?
Oh, you can go out. What song are you going to pick?
We're gonna do, because
it's the reason why we picked this one.
Well, you introduce it.
Well, there's a couple of reasons. I picked this one from Lynn because it's up tempo and it's bright and it's happy and it's very uplifting. And when people get to meet Leigha more, she's gone, but that's okay. We'll just continue. Just hang up on her, because it's making a loud noise in our ear at the moment. Yep. So we're going to go out with this song called Sing Along by Lynn Botel, because it's upbeat and it is up-tempo. And when you do meet Leigha Moore, that's how she leaves you feeling. She leaves you feeling upbeat. So here it is right now. Lynn Botel for the 2014 Gympie Master Talent Search winner, Leigha Moore. Here it is, Sing Along.